And this is where things get wild. This passage from the Talmud makes an absolutely jaw-dropping claim. It says that Queen Esther, the heroine of the whole Purim story, was living a double life. She was queen to King Ahasuerus, sure, but at the same time, she was also still the wife of Mordecai. I mean, can you believe that? Living with both men?
Right away, this sets off all kinds of alarm bells. You've got this huge theological and legal problem. According to biblical law, it's strictly forbidden for a man to be with his wife after she's been with another man. So, how in the world could Mordecai, this righteous hero, go along with this? It just doesn't add up. It feels completely impossible.
So, okay, if this later tradition creates this impossible situation, it makes you wonder, what does the original story actually say? Let's go back to the source, to the Book of Esther itself, and see what the king's orders were when he started looking for a new queen.
And yep, there it is, crystal clear. The king's decree wasn't just find me a beautiful woman, it was specific. He repeatedly asks for virgins. This one little detail makes that later claim, that Esther was already married, sound not just strange, but like a direct contradiction to the original text.
Okay, so that's the big question, right? If the king explicitly wanted virgins, where on earth did this whole Esther was married idea come from? Well, the answer, and this is the source of the entire conflict, is found in a really, let's say creative, rereading of a single verse.
This slide right here is the fork in the road. This is where one story becomes two. In the original Hebrew, the text says Mordecai took his orphaned cousin, Labat, which is super straightforward. It just means for a daughter. Simple adoption. But the later rabbinic interpretation pulls a fast one. It says, hey, don't read it as Labat, read it as Labite. And Labite, that means for a house, which was a common way of saying he took her as a wife. See what happened there? A tiny change in pronunciation, a huge change in meaning.
So this is it. This is the hinge on which the whole story turns. You've got this incredibly complex, seemingly unsolvable moral problem, and it was completely manufactured just by changing how you read one single word.
And this table just lays it all out perfectly. The original word, levat, means she's his adopted daughter, she's a virgin. She fits the king's decree, no problem. But you change that one word to lebeet, and boom, suddenly she's his wife, she's a married woman. And you've created a situation that completely clashes with the king's command and biblical law.
So what's the takeaway here? It's crucial. The entire moral problem, it's not actually in the story. It was never there. It's completely manufactured by this later choice to tweak how a single word is read. It's like building a whole new story with a brand new problem right on top of the original.